Okay, good afternoon. Yeah, that same storm system will be heading our way tomorrow. And I'll tell you, we're also going to have much colder temperatures after the winter weather is over with. So lots to talk about moving forward over the next few days. We'll start with our winter weather advisory in effect for western North Carolina and northeast Georgia. 1 to 3 inches of snow is expected. The farther north you live of I-40 and especially in higher elevations, those will likely be the greater pockets of some of that snow accumulation, but also a little bit of freezing rain mixing in at times. So slick spots on roadways, something to be cautious of as we go throughout the day tomorrow all the way through Thursday. This is picking up on some of those icy spots or slick spots, but again, that could change. So just know if you're going to be traveling at all throughout the day tomorrow or Thursday, know the forecast before you go. Know where there has been freezing rain, because that's where we're likely to see some of that black ice form on area roads. After all of that is over with, look at these wind gusts on Thursday. We're going to be in the 40s. That's right, across western North Carolina. Some of those wind gusts, 20s and 30s across the upstate. I mentioned this because this is going to be when that cold air is working its way in. Those winds are going up. That means the feels like Thursday and Friday are going to be extremely cold, down to single digits at times. Will be that wind chill across western North Carolina. Even colder Thursday night and Friday morning. Look at that, feeling like below zero at times, and then feeling like the teens at times across the upstate. So even after we get through tomorrow, the coldest air is still to come. Want to make sure you have a heads up there. As we take a look outside, live Super Doppler 4 radar showing an increase in clouds. Those clouds steadily moving in as this area of low pressure to the south takes shape. That's part of the reason why we're going to see the winter weather that we will. We've got cold air in place. That low is going to bring in some moisture, almost acting as a straw from the Gulf, bringing in that moisture and kind of splashing it across our area. So early tomorrow morning, we'll start to see some of this snowfall beginning across the mountains 6, 7, 8 o'clock. And then if this current timing holds, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, closer to that mid-morning time frame, some of that begins to move across the upstate. Now, some of that will be snow, but as temperatures warm mid-morning, we're going to see some cold rain mixing in with there, even some freezing rain. And the farther south you go, more of a cold rain for most of us. This is going to be mainly a morning event, but some of this could carry over into early afternoon. And then it's going to be all about the wind and the cold heading into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So how much snow could we see? Well, let's take a look. First of all, this is the American weather model. If you look really carefully here, less than an inch for most of the upstate, and you're going to have to go into northern parts of the upstate to see any of this accumulation. And of course, the mountains, the farther south you live, you could see a few flurries flying around, but again, that accumulation not going to be that high. Here's the European weather model. So look at that. They are almost in perfect agreement at the latest snowfall totals. Not that that couldn't change a little bit if that low nudges a little bit one way or the other, but as of now, less than an inch of snow. It's not going to be a big snow event, but it could cause some of those slippery spots on those roads. Upper 30s will be our daytime high on Wednesday, but look at that, not above freezing on Thursday. So any freezing rain or slick spots on roads will not unfreeze until Friday. Just be careful if you're